Greetings everybody and welcome back to the Ashes of Creation community plug. I'm BCG and today's community member is somebody special. It's Sarumonin, one of the community moderators. How you doing, buddy?
Hey man, thanks for having me on.
Alright, let's jump right into it. Same questions as everybody. What MMORPGs did you play in the past? What classes did you play and why did you enjoy them?
Oh lord. Well, I don't know. I've played quite a bit. I think the earliest one I would have to remember, probably World of Warcraft. That kind of really got me into them. Kind of getting more into the roles and all that kind of stuff. And I was more of a damage dealer, DPS. But as I got into other games that were more action oriented, like Terra or Blade and Soul, it was more like healers. And even though Blade and Soul didn't really have a healer, it had Summoner, which was kind of a healer, but I didn't like it. So ironically, in Blade and Soul, I wasn't even a healer. I was just a Blade Dancer. But still, I don't know. I kind of like more of the healer part of things. But I don't know. I've played, Star Wars Galaxies. I've played Rift. I've played World of Warcraft. I've played Terra. I haven't played Black Desert Online, even though I've wanted to. But I've played quite a bit of MMOs, I think, in the past decade.
Alright, so what would be the number one reason why you are looking forward to playing Ashes of Creation?
Well, whatever reason I say sounds biased anyways because of my position, but I don't know, I really like the whole social aspect. I think the community has gone quite large at this point. There's a lot of players that are believing in a project that, quite frankly, the MMO industry has failed for so many years. So I think what I'm more excited about is just the social experience of what's going to happen, and from there on out, seeing what it's like. Because me, I've been more towards, like I said, action-oriented games ever since I was spoiled by like Terra Online, for example. And a lot of people are against that. They like more of the targeting, and that's fine. But I think that's the major part, the social. But I think the second most important thing for me is kind of seeing how the content works out, because we have a developer that is a strong believer in the MMORPG genre, and seeing how broken the system is and how broken and corrupt the MMORPG industry has become, and he's decided, hey, I'm just going to make one of my own. So I think that's inspiring. I think a lot of us aspire to actually do that. If we had the money, we could do that. I know I definitely was. So I don't know. There's a lot of aspects, but yeah.
Okay, so the next question is kind of silly because, like you said, because of your position. But besides being a community moderator, what else are you going to do to stay in touch with the community for the next, I don't know, like almost 2 years till the game comes out?
Right. So I've been involved here in the community since December of 2016, right? And I became a moderator in January. But through all that time, it's just kind of chatting with people and getting to know them. It's not even in my position, it's just outside of my position as a community member, kind of getting to know everybody. And I like just looking at the news and watching the live streams and seeing what's up, just tuning in basically. It's nothing major, really.
Okay, so just like I just said, with the game still being a way that like it's still, like I just said, like 2 years is a long time. What are you gonna play until the game comes out? Like,
I get it. There's a few on my list. There's Air, which is Ascent Infinite Realms. I was looking at that game for the last 3 years. Known it as Project W. Wasn't really excited with how it was presented this year, so I'm excited to see how it turns out, because I don't really like the flying stuff. But who knows? I know Bless Online comes out this year, and hopefully it's a little bit better here in the West, but you never know. There's a few MMOs coming out. Like Soul Worker, and that's all I could really think of. There's a few, that's for sure.
Alright, but you're still gonna do the live cast, right?
The live cast is returning. Okay, the problem, a lot of people have been asking why it hasn't returned, and the reason is because we want our first episode to be very, very special, so we're having a special guest appear on our first episode. So that's basically the only reason why we delayed it so long, because we're waiting for that confirmation before we start.
Can you spoil anything? Any leaks?
Of who it's gonna be?
Yeah.
If you saw a post I did last year,
Bear?
special. I won't say anybody, but yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
it's somebody special who.
Somebody close to
musically
Ashes of
inclined.
Yeah, somebody close to Ashes of Creation. Okay, nice. That's all the questions I have for you. Thanks for joining me, and I will definitely see you on the Discord.
No, thanks for having me here.